Hello and welcome to Moto Mouth. I'm Moshe K. Levy, and today we're going to be talking about these Clearwater Sevinas mounted right here under my mirrors. This is going to conclude our three-part series on the Clearwater auxiliary lights here on my RT's front end. We've already covered the little Darlas on my fork legs in episode number 12, and these powerful Ericas here on my engine guard in episode 14 right here on the Moto Mouth channel. So now it's time to delve into the Sevinas, which are undoubtedly the biggest, baddest LED light kit in existence. I originally tested these for the June 2016 issue of Motorcycle Consumer News magazine. And surprisingly, these aren't just overgrown versions of the Ericas. They have a different purpose, actually. Let's go into an overview for some details. The Sevina model utilizes a 4.7-inch diameter hard anodized black powder-coated CNC machined housing with integrated heatsink fins on the rear face. Each housing contains 7 super high power LEDs, which together are capable of producing a sun-shaming 7,500 lumens at full blast. Yet even set to 100%, each Sevina draws only 70 watts, a testament to its efficient power supply design. Various robust machined aluminum mounts with oversized stainless steel hardware are available for model-specific applications and are more than up to the task of holding each 1.6-pound Sevina firmly in place over the long haul. These slip-on covers are optional and available in a variety of colors. I picked clear because I prefer the standard 6300K color on these lights. The Sevina differentiates itself from the Darlas I tested in episode number 12 and the Ericas I tested in episode number 14 primarily by virtue of its beam pattern. The smaller lights both had more of a flood pattern, a 15-degree spread for about 75% of the light output and a wide 45-degree cone for the remaining 25%. By contrast, the Sevina operates primarily as a spotlight, concentrating 80% of its ultra-long throw beam in a narrow 8-degree spread. So whereas the Ericas and Darlas bathe the path in front of the bike in a wide swath, the Sevina's purpose is to throw the beams far into the distance in a very concentrated pattern. So here's what it looks like if I aim the Sevinas forward to illustrate their pattern. This is a usual night view with the stock low beam on, the Darlas on high, and the Ericas off. And here it is with the Sevinas aimed forward pretty much straight on. Look at how narrow but far-reaching this pattern is. As with the Darlas and Ericas, the Sevinas are fully dimmable on the fly using the included rheostats, which look like this. On CAN bus-equipped BMWs, they can also be controlled via the optional CAN opener device, which allows total control via the OEM switchgear. Up to 2 pairs of lights can be controlled by the CAN opener. And on my bike, the CAN opener already controls the Darlas and Ericas, so I'm using the rheostats with the Sevinas. Now, if the Sevinas were on the CAN opener, I would only need to actuate the turn signal switch for on-off and scroll my wonder wheel to adjust the brightness from 10 to 100%. The CAN opener also allows for automatic dimming based on pre-programmed thresholds in real time, using data from the bike's onboard photocell, and ties into other functions like the hazard lights, the high beam, and the horn for even more customization, all using the stock switchgear. These abilities are what differentiates the Sevinas from just plain old lights. All of the features I originally loved about the Darlas and Ericas are present on the new Sevinas. The dimmability, complete integration with the CAN opener if you use that, the superlative quality of the hardware and wiring harnesses, the model-specific mounting kits, and of course the first-class fit and finish of the light assemblies themselves. I found the ideal application for these lights on my bike was to frame the existing forward-facing lights like bookends. So on my RT test mule, I angled the Sevinas outward to illuminate the sides of the road, framing an approximate 140-degree arc in front of the motorcycle. The right side has the more extreme angle outward, so that I can see everything by the side of the road for what seems like miles ahead, especially deer. The reach is phenomenal, and the crisp 6300K color lights up reflective signs, roadside animals, and everything else, like the noontime sun. Let's go to some night testing. Okay, we're here on the dark road. I'm going to show the Sevinas in action. Just going to actuate the rheostat here and show my left beam only, turning it up here and turning it down. You can of course use the CAN opener device on CAN bus equipped BMWs using the OEM switchgear, but otherwise you're just using the rheostats as I'm using here. And here I'm going to show you something that I'm commonly asked, which is to show all the lights on full blast. This is what it looks like. The Sevinas, the Ericas, the Darlas, all on high with the stock high beam, all wired into the high beam switch. Really lights up the night for those dark rural areas. Now, the most common question I've been asked on the prior two lighting videos, episode 12 for the Darlas and episode 14 for the Ericas, right here on the Moto channel, is about which set of lights is my favorite. The fact is, each set serves a different purpose, and as you know, these are not bargain priced. If I had to pick just one for general purpose use, just one, it would surely be the Erica, which are more than powerful enough to serve any sane needs a motorcyclist could have, small enough to mount on most bikes, and of course less expensive than the Sevinas. That said, the Sevinas also have their place, and they're becoming a more common sight in extreme night rides. For example, just as I was finishing up my article testing these for Motorcycle Consumer News, a Californian endurance rider named Carl Reese rode his 2015 BMW K1600 from Los Angeles to New York City in 38 hours and 49 minutes, obliterating George Egloff's sitting 42-hour solo cannonball motorcycle record set way back in 1983. The front of Reese's K16 is dominated by a pair of these mammoth Sevinas because for that type of riding, there's simply nothing else out there that puts out this much light. And again, as with the Darlas and Ericas, wiring options are fully customizable. The lights can be tied into the horn, the high beam, or both for added control. Plus, of course, the can opener. For riders who are truly serious about turning night into day, the Sevinas are the proverbial 800-pound gorilla in the increasingly competitive auxiliary lighting segment. That said, they're expensive, starting at $1,049 per pair, and going up from there depending on mounts, whether you get the can opener, whether you get the protective covers, and other options. Not cheap, but for those who need this level of performance and integration and an American-made product, there's nothing else like them on the market right now. So for functionality, I gave them 5 out of 5 wheelies. For value, 2.5 out of 5 wheelies. And for durability, 5 out of 5 wheelies. Until next time, keep the shiny side up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of your favorite moto gear reviews.